Okay. Hello, student. So today we are going to discuss conversion. Okay. In this conversion, we are discussing about alkyl halide. Okay. Or we can say this is aliphatic conversion. Okay. So we are focusing what? Alkyl halide, RX. Okay. You see R and X. Okay. So first we are focusing on alkyl halide, and then from alkyl halide we can proceed. Okay. So alkyl halide is our starting compound. Okay. Now alkyl halide obtained from, if suppose starting compound is alkane, so you have to convert into alkyl halide. So alkyl halide obtained from alkane by using what reagent? Sunlight, chlorination, or we can say halogenation in presence of sunlight. Okay. Alkene. So from alkane to alkyl halide, we have to add chlorine, sunlight. From alkene to alkyl halide, we have to add HX, in which we have to follow Markovnikov rule or anti-Markovnikov rule. It depends if the alkane is unsymmetrical and if halide is coming at terminal position, means one position, then we have to follow anti-Markovnikov rule, means we will add HBr and peroxide. But if suppose, that is example, we can take but 1-ene. So from but 1-ene to 1-chlorobutane, then we have to apply, 1-bromobutane, then we have to apply anti-Markovnikov rule. But for 2-bromobutane, we can apply Markovnikov rule. So it depends from alkene to alkyl halide, what position is there, at which position halide is attached. So accordingly, you have to follow Markovnikov rule or anti-Markovnikov rule. So in shortcut, what I'm saying, from alkane to alkyl halide, chlorination, this is halogenation, but in presence of sunlight. From alkene to alkyl halide, hydrohalogenation, that means addition of HX, whether either Markovnikov or anti-Markovnikov rule follow. Suppose you have given alkyne and you have to form alkyl halide. So how you can obtain monohalide? Suppose you have to obtain, so directly you cannot obtain, because in alkyne, if you add halogen in aqueous or any solvent medium, then you get vicinal dihalide, right? So from alkyne to alkyl halide, first alkyne convert into alkene, or you can convert into alkane by adding hydrogen palladium catalyst. For alkene, suppose alkyne to alkene, you have to add hydrogen palladium and charcoal. Okay. But from alkyne to alkane, you can directly reduce. Okay. Hydrogen and palladium catalyst. Now suppose the starting compound is alcohol and you have to obtain alkyl halide. So what you'll add? Alcohol to alkyl halide, very easy. You have to add any halogenating agent, either SOCl2, PCl5 or PCl3, or you can add any HX also. So now, what is our first target? Our first step is formation of alkyl halide, and this alkyl halide can be formed by alkane, by alkene, by alkyne, by alcohol, by adding suitable agent, like from alkane halogenation sunlight, alkene hydrohalogenation, alkyne convert, reduce and then hydrohalogenation, from alcohol SOCl2 or PCl5. Okay, so this was our first step. Okay, after getting alkyl halide, we can do so many conversion. We can go for so many steps. Okay. Suppose in alkyl halide, what we can add? We can add AgCN, so get isocyanide, KCN, so get cyanide, and you know cyanide, after cyanide there is so many possibility, like you can see over there. Just a minute. Okay, from cyanide, what we can do? It may be completely hydrolyzed to get carboxylic acid. It may be partial hydrolyzed to get amide. So from cyanide is a very, very important compound for the conversion. From cyanide, we can get carboxylic acid by complete hydrolysis. Okay. We can get amide by partial hydrolysis, or we can get amine by reduction. And for reduction, we can add any suitable reducing agent like lithium aluminum hydride or hydrogen palladium catalyst also. So cyanide has three important reactions: carboxylic, amide, and amine, primary amine. And you know, cyanide is used for step-up conversion where you have to increase one carbon. You can use KCN, or we can say cyanide reaction. And the cyanide is only formed from alkyl halide using KCN. Okay, from alkyl halide we can get isocyanide, we can get cyanide, we can get alcohol also. Okay, for alcohol what we have to have aqueous NaOH or aqueous KOH, even water also. So X substituted by OH, we get alcohol. Alcohol is again very important compound. From alcohol, we can get so many other products. If alcohol will be oxidized, because alcohol can be oxidized easily. Now it depends, alcohol is oxidizing in which medium, okay, and what type of alcohol. So alcohol oxidizes, basically I am telling about primary alcohol. Primary alcohol oxidizes by K2Cr2O7, that is strong oxidizing agent, to convert into carboxylic acid. So from alcohol we can get carboxylic acid. From primary alcohol we can get carboxylic acid by oxidizing in presence of a strong oxidizing agent like K2Cr2O7 or KMnO4. But if alcohol oxidizes by mild oxidizing agent like PCC or copper 573 Kelvin. So PC is a mild oxidizing agent. Okay, we get aldehyde. Okay, and in case of secondary alcohol, if you'll add K2Cr2O7 or PCC or copper 573 Kelvin, any type of oxidizing agent, if you are adding in secondary alcohol, you get ketone. And ketone, ketone not easily oxidize into carboxylic acid. So from primary alcohol we can get carboxylic acid, but from secondary alcohol we can get ketone only in presence of K2Cr2O7, PCC or copper 573 Kelvin. Okay. Now in alkyl halide, so what we have done, we can add cyanide, okay, AgCN isocyanide, KCN cyanide, aqueous QH alcohol. If we add AgNO2, we can get nitroalkane, and this nitro compound easily reduced by tin HCl or FeHCl to form amine, and from amine we can get various reactions. Okay, okay. So from alkyl halide to amine we can get by two ways. One, either by using AgNO2 and then reduced, or in alkyl halide we can directly add ammonia and base, we can get amine. Okay. The next reaction of alkyl halide is sodium alkoxide. In alkyl halide, basically primary alkyl halide, if we add sodium alkoxide, we can get ROR dash, that is we can get ether. This is a name reaction which is called Williamson synthesis. Williamson synthesis is the synthesis for ether using alkyl halide and sodium alkoxide, that is ROR dash. Okay. In alkyl halide, if we add, okay, so all these reactions, even one more reaction in alkyl halide, if we add AgF, we get RF. It is halogen exchange reaction and it is a name reaction which is called Schwarz reaction. If we add NaI, we can get Ri, that is called Finkelstein reaction. So all these reactions which we have discussed, these are a very famous reaction of the alkyl halide, that is all of you very much familiar, that is what? Nucleophilic substitution reaction, which may be SN1 or SN2, that depends whether alkyl is 1 degree or 3 degree, right? One reaction also important from metal. From metal, there is a two reaction. One is a with magnesium metal and second with the sodium metal. With magnesium metal, we can get Grignard reagent, RMGX. And you know, Grignard reagent is very reactive compound. It's such a reactive compound that it reacts with moisture to form alkane. It converts into alkane or hydrocarbon. So alkyl halide reacts with two type of metal. One is a magnesium metal and second by sodium metal. By sodium metal, you know what reaction is this? That is Wurtz reaction. So when alkyl halide reacts with sodium metal and dry ether to form alkane, that is Wurtz reaction, right? And this we take 2 moles. Even one very important reaction of alkyl halide, that is dehydrohalogenation, that also we can write over here, and that is what reaction. Just I am writing at this site. You can see for dehydrohalogenation reaction what should be added. There should be added alcoholic KOH. So when we add alcoholic KOH, we can get alkene. Okay. So from alkene to alkyl halide, HX should be added, and the vice versa. Means if we add HX, we can get alkyl halide, and in alkyl halide, if we minus HX, we can get alkene. So HX is called addition of hydrogen halide, and the removal of minus HX is called dehydrohalogenation, right? Dehydrohalogenation reaction occur in the presence of very strong base like alcoholic KOH. Okay, so we can get alkene. I hope it is clear, right? So this is we can say it's a first conversion of organic compound, because in this conversion we are focusing of the first chapter mainly, that is alkyl halide. From alkyl halide, what products we can get, just how alkyl halide prepared and how it forms other products. So simply we can say it's a mind map, or it's a simple conversion of alkyl halide. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, so next class we'll discuss the next type of conversion, right? Okay, thank you so much.